I have a grandma, right? Love her to death. She played a major role in my childhood and helped shape me into the person that I am today. She's one of the hardest working people I have ever met. She's been through some tough times and wasn't always given the chance to be all that fortunate financially. She's now in her mid-70s, and throughout her life she's worked at various jobs, and to this day she still works because she can't afford not to. In her mid-70s, she works 5 days a week, working 30 to 40 hours at a big name department store, making minimum wage, most nights getting home after 10 or 11 p.m. And I have to say, it is super fucking sad to see someone you care about be in a position where they can't live the life they're supposed to be living because of their financial situation. She should be retired and doing the things that she wants to be doing, especially at that age. But instead, she's in a position where she's overworked and underpaid, all because she has to collect a paycheck in order to survive. I am begging you, do whatever you have to do today in order to put yourself in a good place financially in the future. I encourage you to do what so few people do for some reason, and that is to really take an active approach to managing your finances and investing and setting yourself up for future financial success. What's going on, my fellow money makers? My name is Justin Taylor, and today I want to talk about the cost of not investing. Because if you're not investing, you're doing something terribly wrong, in my opinion. I've come to find that a major part of the population does not invest at all. I have many friends and even family members of all ages that have absolutely no money invested. In fact, there's been numerous studies done over the years that have found that 55% of Americans don't invest their money at all. That's over half of us that have never invested a single dollar. And even worse, many of those people don't even have any intention of investing anytime in the near future. So I want to take this opportunity to share why you need to be investing no matter how little. It's so important that you begin putting your money to work right this very second. Because if you don't start planning financially for your future, I guarantee you'll regret it. So many people, as they get close to retirement, find that they don't have enough money to stop working and they wish they would have saved and started sooner. And time again, a lack of financial planning has proven to be one of the biggest regrets that people have as they near retirement. So let's talk about that. Let's dive more specifically into the consequences of not investing. And for those that aren't, let's take a look at why you need to get started right away. I've said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Money rules everything. That's something I've mentioned a couple times in my last few videos now, and that's because I believe that to be the absolute truth. Money dominates our lives, and if you're not following the steps needed to get out of debt, earn more income, plan for retirement, then money, or rather the lack of money, will always control you. If you don't work towards achieving some level of financial freedom, you will be stuck trading time for money. Right now it's Sunday night, which means tomorrow is Monday. And first thing tomorrow morning, I'll be sitting at a fucking desk for 8 hours because I'm a corporate drone. I don't have complete financial freedom, so that means I have to show up to work in the morning to get paid. I have to deliver results and do what I'm paid to do whether I want to or not. My time doesn't belong to me. My company owns my time. As long as they pay me, they own me. And while that's the case right now, I don't want this to be my life for the next 30 years. And that's why I'm so passionate about investing. Because investing to me is my way out of the corporate world. That Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 structure, routine that I'm stuck in. Investing your money is the best way to grow it, plain and simple. I think for most people, saving money simply means collecting a paycheck and putting a portion of your monthly income into a savings account, which is great. But it's important that you go one step further and not just stockpile as much money as you can, but actually put that money to work so that you can get an actual return on it and grow your wealth at an accelerated rate. So taking a step back, there are a number of reasons why people don't invest. There was a recent survey that I discovered that highlighted the top reasons that people don't invest, and the top 3 reasons were they're afraid that they'll lose money, they don't know how to get started, and they feel that they don't have enough money to begin investing at the moment. And I have to say, all these reasons for not investing are complete bullshit. They're bullshit excuses. We live in a period where it's easier than ever to grow your wealth. There is an endless amount of resources out there to help new investors get started. There are dozens of free brokerage platforms and trading apps that let you invest without paying any commission or trading fees. And you can start by investing any amount. You don't have to have a ton of money. There isn't a good reason, in my opinion, why someone wouldn't be able to take the initiative now to set themselves up for financial success. And because this is geared towards those that don't know the power of investing and those that haven't gotten their feet wet with investing yet, so to speak, I want to try to paint a picture to show just how powerful investing can actually be. If you can just invest $20 a month, you'll be amazed at what it can add up to long term. In fact, let's take that and run with it. $20 a month before any interest adds up to $240 a year. Over 25 years, that's $6,000, which isn't bad for giving up $20 a month. I mean, $6,000 over a 25-year period isn't a whole lot, but that's where the power of interest comes in. If you invest that $20 every month and got a reasonable 10% return, which is totally realistic, you would have about $26,000 at the end of that 25-year period. So just by investing that money, you come out ahead with $20,000 on top of the $6,000 you would have otherwise saved. That's an insane amount of money for giving up such a small amount every month. Now imagine as you move through your career and you make more money, as you should always be striving to increase your income. You would ideally increase the amount of money you're investing. And if you were able to invest $20 per week rather than per month, you would have over $106,000 at the end of that 25-year period, given that same 10% return. I want to give one more example, but look at it from a different perspective. Charles Schwab did a study last year and found that Americans believe they need $1.7 million on average to retire. I don't know where that number came from. You may need more or less, but that's what on average people think they'll need, is 1.7 million. If you were to save your way to $1.7 million over a 40-year period, you would have to save about $3,500 a month. But investing at a 10% rate of return, you'd only have to invest about $300 a month to reach $1.7 million at the end of a 40-year period. It's absolutely crazy what compound interest can do for growing your money exponentially. In this example, you'd have to save over 10 times the amount of money every month to reach that same goal. To reach $1.7 million, you can either save $3,500 a month or invest $300 a month. That's a huge difference. So it's definitely easy to see how investing will multiply your money, resulting in substantially more than you would have otherwise been able to accumulate just by saving. So back to the consequences of not investing and what it's actually costing you. By not investing, you're losing out on large amounts of money that would be available to you in the future. It's all about setting yourself up now so that you can benefit financially down the road. Like I mentioned, so many people don't take a proactive approach to growing their wealth, and it's sad to see people that have worked their entire lives not have the opportunity to enjoy retirement. Set yourself up for financial success. You owe it to yourself to grow your wealth and achieve some level of financial freedom in the future. For those that aren't investing, I strongly encourage you to get started. All right, that's all I got for you. Until next time, peace.